Alright everyone, hello, my name is Eric and welcome to our channel. I am going to be playing Sairento today. So this game has been out for quite a long time in early access, and a few months back it released out of early access as a fully finished game, and it's actually one that I've enjoyed playing in my spare time off and on, but we've never done a video of it until now, so here I am giving it a try. For those of you who are not familiar with this game, basically you are playing as a cyber ninja and you get to kill a whole lot of bad guys. It drew a lot of comparisons to games like Raw Data, but the big difference in this is it's a lot faster paced. You can move around a lot more. It has a cool time slowdown effect that you don't see in a lot of games, at least not that you have control over, and a lot of unique weapons that you can use to kill said bad guys with. So you do have a full body avatar in this game, which is awesome. If anyone has any comments, I do have my chat window open here in the game. So I'm going to put that off to the side and hopefully that won't get in the way too much. Now, they've actually packed a lot of features into this game, so I'm going to kind of quickly go over all of that because there is quite a bit to unpack here. From the main screen, you have patch notes available, there's a tutorial, daily rewards for signing in, which is not something you see in a lot of VR games. We have a pretty detailed option menu here. You can kind of customize everything to how you like it, from turning off the player model to showing enemy health bars and things like that. A lot of different things you can change on the controls as well. So this is mainly sort of teleport based, although it's not a blink teleport or anything. You can actually leap up into the air, which you think would cause a lot of motion sickness, but it's actually pretty nice. So I can leap in the air, slow down time in midair, change direction, slow down time again, leap against the wall, slow down time again, leap against this wall, run along this wall here, run along this wall here. Yeah, you get the idea. It's pretty crazy. You have a bit of a stamina bar down here that drains as you're slowing down time and doing different jumps. So you can't just do that infinitely. Once you run out of stamina, that's basically it. I don't know what these shimmery things are. That's something new. But yeah, the mobility is definitely a lot more than you see in most VR games, but they do it very, very well. So, accessibility options, you can change it to a, you can make it more comfortable if you'd like. Change your reload sensitivity, all that sort of stuff, show chaperone bounds. Yeah, there's a lot of different options in here, guys, so you can really kind of make it your own game. You can even change it to a follow cam instead of the first person view. We're going to do a quick calibration here because it looks like I'm a little bit short. There we go. I look normal now. And we'll go back into the game. This game is fully integratable with the hard light suit and other haptics tactical suits as well. So they've put a lot of time into this game, absolutely. And over here, this is where we get into actually playing the game. So there's missions that show up that you can select. Different operations, you can scan for your resources along here. So ducats are kind of like money, and then you have beacons, fabricators, and intel. Those you can use to buy extra things or get bonus plays on some of the missions to get more rewards. This is your loadout. This is where you pick your weapons. So right now I've got swords on my back, pistols at my side, and an SMG on my lower back. So yes, you can have 5 weapons attached to you. Taking them out is just with the grip button. Your sword you can charge up and send out a shockwave. You can't throw them like in raw data, unfortunately. I got my pistols right here. Flick of the wrist reloads them. And your SMG here. Again, flick the wrist to reload. Taking your weapons in and out is really fast and really accurate. And no chat window. You mean this chat window? Alright. Yeah, some games it's kind of finicky. You have to kind of reach and click around. But I can grab my sword from over here. I can grab my sword from over here. I can grab my pistol anywhere around my back. It has a pretty large grab area, so when you're kind of in the midst of battle, it's easy to grab what you want. So we're gonna go with this loadout for right now, but you can go in and change this. There's different various swords, pistols, SMGs, rifles, shotguns. These are more of your traditional weapons: glaives, bow, shurikens. In fact, maybe we'll throw shurikens one side here. Yeah, I'm not very good at shurikens. Throwing them towards the ground. There we go. Glaive I have to put on my back. It's pretty cool looking though. So this will actually come back to you, and you can actually use it as a melee weapon as well to slice and dice people. So very cool. Alright. So let's go with... Oh, I equipped them on both. Haha, I still want a sword. My plasma blade. Yes, it's a plasma blade, not a lightsaber. Very, very different. Okay, so... You also have armor. I just have basic stuff here. Each armor weapon you actually have equipment slots on. You can slot these different gems into, which do different things to modify your character. So there are some sort of upgrading and role-playing type elements to this. Same with on your weapons here. So I can go into my glaive. I can change the color of it, so now it's green, now it's orange, purple, look, I like the green best. You see the little green shimmering lights on it. And then these ones will actually change, so I can do things like increase the ammo pool, which doesn't matter for these. damage. Gain life on hit. Bounces off surfaces one more time. Yeah, so you can kind of customize with different abilities. There are rare ones as well that do more interesting things. Phase Walker for 1 second after shifting, deal 46% more damage. So when you're teleporting around. Yeah. So I haven't unlocked too much on this character, just some basic things. But yeah, this is one of those games where if you owned it at home, you could keep sort of upgrading and getting different things and leveling up your character. This is your skill tree here, so you do have skills and abilities as well. Lots to kind of customize. So this is your life force. You can increase your health and regen rates. Combat technique. So chakra is kind of like your energy, so you can use that for your special abilities. Increase the duration of your slow down effect time. Different abilities like increasing your jump distance, wall runs, longer slides, heightened senses. So you can detect enemies from further away. It'll highlight them for you. Then specific weapons, rifle, shotgun, projectile weapons. Upgrade your sword, melee damage. You can shoot out that blade wave, bullet reflect, increase damage, or increase critical chance, stuff like that. And then you can even fight unarmed if you want to, although with all those awesome weapons, I don't know why you would. And you can respec your skills if you want to try a different approach. So, we have challenge missions, we have generic missions, we have multiplayer, of course, up to 4 versus 4 for PvP, I believe, 4-player for co-op. We're not going to go into the multiplayer right now. There is also a campaign that you can play through. So we're actually going to start at the beginning of the campaign and play through that. We can set the difficulty here to make it more or less challenging, so I can reduce the amount of damage I take, but that's also going to give me less experience. So, skilled, double the damage taken, more enemies, increased experience. All the way to Shinobi. You get 1 life. Yeah, we'll leave it on skilled, make it a little bit more challenging, because I have played through these first few levels, and I don't want it to be too easy for me.
This is Mizuki Tokugawa on 11 January, wishing Japan's 100,000 new 20-year-olds a happy Seijin no Hi. Attendance for the coming-of-age festivities later today is expected to reach 25%, the highest they've been in 30 years. This is thanks in part to the Children of Japan Act 2040, helping encourage young people to build a meaningful relationship. This just in, we have reports of multiple explosions across the city. Reports from Taito, Shimokitazawa, Nihonbashi. We encourage everyone in the Tokyo cluster to remain indoors until the situation is under control.
What's going on?
Can't raise any of my contacts. Attacks are breaking out everywhere. Jacob, please respond.
I'm here. Something's happened.
It's an assault, Chaco, on the city. What are you doing? Arm yourself. What are you doing?
I was on my way to work. Just before the explosion. Any intel?
Let me see. There are hostiles pinging nearby, headed right for you.
Broke. My neurals are playing up. Got time for a diagnostic?
Looks like the concussion threw your nanites for a loop. Better recalibrate your NIS. You know the drill. Follow the directions. Quickly. Sairento NIS orientation program live. Training module diagnostics up and running. Not picking up any unusual flickers. Everything seems good. You see the directions?
Yup.
Okay. Calibration and monitoring systems ready. You're good to go.
Alright. You can use either touchpad for moving in this one. Double jump. Very well done. Wall run to the far platform. Alright. Pretty straightforward tutorial. I'm just blasting through this quickly because I've already done all this. Humping off walls repeatedly. Your jump resets each time you land on the ground or against a wall. Come on. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, the slide is a little bit fast. Waving your hand over it. Ding. Swords. There we go. I was looking outside. Okay. At this point again. Hello, there we go. Training simulation. I plan to. Boom. Alright. Did not stick that landing. Eradication zone. That sounds great. Okay.
Done and dusted. What's our next move?
Make sure you're armed. Look around for a weapon.
Weapons. Oh.
Got one.
Good.
Got
Tips
two.
is very nearby. Over behind that wall. Likely hostile. Check it out.
Hi. If you do just little movements, it will just sort of dash you a little bit, rather than doing a full-on. Okay.
That's the last. Rogue, I'm heading back to the dojo. I need to find out who's behind this.
Roger that.
I gotta move. Again, window here. But maybe I'll put it up here a little bit. Alright, after each level, you get an experience earned, a little bit of info on how well you did, and we beat the first level already.
Well, that certainly was convenient. Tokyo's first terrorist attack in decades, and I'm caught empty-handed.
Hopefully other Sairento got a chance to make a bigger pushback. This wasn't the only attack.
Have they been claimed yet?
No. Even those uniforms. Haven't seen anything like that since the 40s.
They had body augs. Looked freshly installed. I thought cyborg tech was illegal.
That's what I mean. Been illegal since Venezuela, 47. Their neural signals were human, but their vitals suggest otherwise. Picked up more suspicious activity back in Shimo. I'd say head back and gather intel.
Back to ground zero. Brooke, how is this happening? They said attacks all over the Tokyo cluster.
At least 12. And highly coordinated. Never seen anything like it. For now, we just need to keep our heads. Take our time. Gather intel. Let me know when you're at Shimo.
All right.
Roger that.
Oh, he just jumped right onto my sword. Look at that. Nice. I was looking outside if that was my car. Oh, the car alarm. Yeah, apparently like 50 years in the future, car alarms still sound exactly the same. And apparently like crazy psychedelic nightclubs are just out in the middle of the road somewhere. And that's supposed to be like an ATM machine or something. And a bar. There's actually some neat detail in this. It's strange because some areas are like really highly detailed, and then other areas are kind of bland and nondescript. Some kind of funky waterfall. Alright. So with my senses, when I click down on the thumb pad and slow down time, it actually highlights where enemies are nearby. So that's one of my skill upgrades, and you can increase the range of that. Hey, get over here. Ooh, that took some damage there. deflect your shots back. So each different type of enemy actually has some different traits and abilities. Got a stealth kill on him. Those are pretty generic guys, they just shoot at you. Doesn't really do anything too exciting. Gonna test this thing out here. Takes a little bit of practice. Okay, I know there's some enemies over there. I don't think he's noticed me yet. Oh. Hey, come here. Okay.
Don't get too excited. New data from those targets. I'll start unpacking. We're going for a long night.
Okay, I guess I was supposed to be up there. And that looks like the end of the mission. Perfect. And I gained a level. Awesome. So you get kill streak, double kills, bullets deflected. I picked up some new upgrades. Just gonna pop into options here for a second. And drop this down a little bit. For some reason I was getting a little bit of ray projection in the last level there. I think it was just rendering too much and then streaming on top of that. Right, so let's try mission 3.
A couple of developments on my end. Those attackers? Some unusual patterns in their neurals.
Unusual?
Their security protocols are some of the strongest I've ever seen. On the plus side, that makes it easier to find more of them.
Good. That's good news. Is there bad news?
Looks Looks like the big attacks were distractions. They've been hitting data centers for the last 3 hours. One's with quantum servers.
Neural security?
Looks like it. Could be looking at a national crisis if they access those keys.
Attacking public places wasn't enough. They want to attack people's minds?
We need to split up to handle this. Sent you a pin for a data center that's being approached right now in KO, Zone 15. I'm headed for Zone 7.
Wait. Zone 15. Isn't there a Sairento server in that part of town?
Exactly. If they crack those servers, you and I...
Broke, leave it to me.
Alright, here we go.
The attack has rigged your entry point laser trap. As soon as your boots are on the ground, look for the laser activator. Take it out. It has motion sensors, so don't get too close. You only have one shot at this, maybe two. If you miss, the laser grid will flee towards you and... Right.
Oh, I see. These little boxes out here to shut down the lasers, and then hop into my death. Okay. That wasn't it, was it? Okay, that was neat, but kind of a short sequence.
The servers are kept underground beneath security stacks. To break through Stage 1 QFE security, the hostiles will need to physically damage the stacks.
Don't let them near the server stacks. Got it.
Hostiles are already patrolling the area looking for the servers, but the server stacks are still sheathed. I flagged them up on your HUD. Get the enemies before they get to the servers. Chaco, protect those servers.
Right, protect the servers, got it. My sword went down. Whoa. Okay. I'm not entirely sure where the servers are. I figure as long as I'm killing these guys. He killed me. Alright. Yeah, those missions get very, very hectic very
The servers
quickly.
are kept underground beneath security stacks. To break through Stage 1 QFE security, the hostiles will need to physically damage the stacks.
Don't let them near the server stacks. Got it.
Hostiles left
Hostiles are already patrolling the area looking for the servers. The server stacks are still sheathed. I flagged them up on your HUD. Get the enemies before they get to the servers. Chaco, protect those servers.
They highlighted them on my HUD, but oh, okay. Oh, doesn't really show them very well. Ow. Stabby, stabby. Oh. A sniper rifle or something. Okay. Execution.
They must have a hacker working remotely. Quantum
Oh.
holding them off.
More targets inbound.
Jeez. Chop his head right off. Hey now. Oh, come on. Darn it.
The servers are kept underground, but it's secure.
And unfortunately, you have to start at the beginning of the mission if you get
security.
killed, so...
The hostiles will need to physically
Sorry,
damage
guys.
the stacks.
Don't let them near the server stacks. Got it.
Hostiles are already patrolling the area looking for the servers, but the server stacks are still shielded. Flag them up on your HUD. Get the enemies before they get to the servers. Chico, protect those servers.
Right in the face. Those blue guys do a lot of damage. Ow.
It's inbound.
Alright. One thing about the sword combat in this is it's definitely overpowered compared to any of the other weapons in the game. Most enemies you can kill pretty darn quickly. You just have to get close to them. It really isn't hard considering you can teleport across half the map in a couple of seconds. A little jab or sword waggle and they lose their arms and legs. Stab the face.
That's it. I've called the techs in to move the servers. We're just finishing over in Adachi, but other sites across the city are still under attack.
Let's start.
We both know who's in. I think the other side's to your tank map. Check them out when you can.
Alright, well we made it through that time. Back up to get out of here. There it is. Alright. We got all kinds of stuff there. Hey, well let's go ahead and change our loadout a little bit here. I don't find that I'm using the glaive too much, so... There we go. You know what? SMGs instead. Maybe we'll try the bow here for one of them. Anything better for these guys. We should have a couple more skill points here now. So I'm actually gonna increase my life. Every time you go up a level, you get one of these gifted wisdom boxes. And these are just general resources. You can also fabricate relics. So let's say I want to make something for my body armor. I have like 100,000 ducats and lots of fabricators. And that's what I get. Add some max life, life regeneration. Cool. Alright. So, I might actually equip that one here. For those of you who may be wondering if I just want to get into some action without having to do all that, can I skip all the upgrades and loadouts and all that? And the answer is yes, yes you can. Under integrations here, there's actually an arcade mode that you can enable that skips by all the relics and upgrading and leveling up and all that sort of stuff. It just gives you a generic weapon set and a equal challenge for the enemies. So let's get into our next mission here now with our new weapons. We're gonna leave it on normal this time.
Jaco, I passed some of the data from the servers to the contact at the Sairento Council.
And?
It's not good. The attackers. Jaco, they were all Sairento.
What?
I'm sorry. I stopped them at those servers, but
They were Sairento? They were our people?
it's a wide-scale neural hack, Jaco. They're loaded up in foreign gear, seeing and hearing things that aren't there. Living a fabricated conflict. We probably look like the attackers to them.
Oh, wait. Full 777 hacks? You've gotta be beyond me.
Less likely a virus. Attackers won't have live control. Use sensory manipulation. If this is his
You can see little bullet cases drop onto the floor before they disappear.
listen to me. All we can do is block them. At every turn. No matter the cost. Otherwise,
Things will get worse. Taginota-many.
for the greater good. I tracked down a suspicious pingback on one of the hostiles. Source is some shrine in the old town. Go check it out and neutralize anyone who stands in your way.
Or maybe I'm the one that's been hacked, and they're all innocent people that I'm murdering for no good reason.
On site at the shrine.
Wouldn't
Hostiles
that be a
confirmed.
twist?
Definitely more hacked Sairento. Secure the area. See if you can find the source of the transmission.
After that.
Come on, get down here. Sometimes I think I'm reloaded and I'm not. Something you can hit it with the gun. That would be pretty cool if you could, though. pretty much any weapon set you can be pretty overpowered if you get used to using them. I'm killing people just as fast with these SMGs as I did with the sword. You just have to worry about running out of ammo with
Didn't
these
even
things.
see her. A Master Kunoichi. She has some custom augs. Looks like exosuit camo.
Good one, thanks. That was a good one. We got stealth ninjas that leave bombs and mess with your vision. Oh, man. Where'd she go?
Good job. Still picking up the signal. Download the data.
Looks like she was sending the signal all along.
Maybe our first real lead. Bring up the UI for you.
Ah. Another one of those cyber ninjas around here somewhere. Or I just hit one of their traps. So they leave these little things behind. Okay. Am I supposed to go maybe down? Yeah. Arrows tell me to go this way. Somewhere. Ooh, and a bunch of goodies. Yeah, the arrow wants me to go this way. I don't see anything that way. Oh, I gotta do this first. Well, why don't you say so?
Done. I'm getting out of here.
There we go. Right. Chapter 5, Interlude. Complete 3 or more missions to advance. So now I've got to do some regular missions. To kind of break up the campaign, I guess. So those missions will just kind of pop up and disappear and stuff like that. So why don't we try a purge? So the generic missions are actually pretty interesting. Obviously you don't have the plot behind it like the campaign, but they do give you objectives. It's not just well, some of the levels aren't just kill everything. Got him. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy here first. Hi, flying person. I don't see any other enemies around. Yeah, I've played a lot of games that have given me motion sickness. I'm not particularly prone to it, but I've definitely played games with way tamer motion than this that gave me way more motion sickness. So whatever they did was definitely a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. I mean, very slow, just free locomotion without any dashing or jumping or anything. In, say, Fallout 4, it made me nauseous within minutes. But I could play this game for hours. It doesn't faze me at all. I'm standing on top of the rope. The stealth is far from perfect in this game, but the fact that they even have stealth at all in a game with this much action is actually pretty impressive. I killed everyone without them even getting alerted to my presence. So, that's pretty awesome. So it definitely is possible to go the stealth route in this, at least for some of the areas. It really is kind of luck of the draw how the level is laid out. Once they spot you, that's basically it. The areas are kind of repetitive, but they do have some very pretty scenery. Nothing's very interactive, but I like how there's like rose petals falling in here. You have this old-timey little shrine, and then above it this big LED bright screen. It's kind of like the clash of old and new mixed together. Some random ads. Your vision. It's like an ad for VR. That's funny. I landed right in between the two guys. What are the odds of that? Crazy. Fine. Let's go kill these guys first. Oh, this guy's wise to me. He ran into my sword. Alright, another level in the bag.
Just found some audio deep in the files left by the Kunoichi. Here we go.
Dynamic nerve made me do it. I don't stand a chance. In my head.
Dynamic Nur? Guess that's our first lead.
Sounds South American? Arabic? Nothing on them in the Sairento database. Whoever this is, they're either seriously skilled or dug seriously deep.
I'll keep things moving around the city for now. My TAC map's a pinboard.
Good. Mine is too. I'll be in touch soon.
Okay. I got some intel. And some other random stuff. And I still have to complete 2 more missions before I can advance on the campaign again. So let's do assassination. Reflecting bullets, nice. Yeah, let's go all out and reflecting bullets. This is like a sniper rifle, basically. You can't two-hand weapons in this, though. So literally, you're just one-handed this giant sniper rifle because you're just that badass, I guess. There we go. Alright. Try that out. And then maybe we'll go do some revolvers down here. die, but for some reason. Just doesn't really seem to be as smooth as it usually is. Alright, let's go assassinate someone. Why am I not excited about the puck? Because it really doesn't have anything to do with the live stream. Oh look, treasure chests everywhere. Stuff and things. Oh, here comes big guys. Ouch. Why you gotta be like that, huh? Poke your eye out. Whoa, what is going on over here? You are ugly. SOB, that is for sure. Die! Enemy types we haven't come across yet. Haven't seen any of the big sumo guys yet either. Huh. Hey. Threat vanquished. And that is that. And away I go. And we're up another level. Enemies killed and bullets deflected. Right on. We'll do an elimination, I guess. Add map modifier. Oh, I see. You must restore peace and order to this district. Ashiguru. Aim for the head. I see. Okay, so there'll be more enemies. You have to hit them in the head. My chakra recovers slower and the area is occupied by Ashigari, which are... You only get one chance to complete this mission. Okay. Alright. So there's a bunch of challenges. More risk, more reward. Headshot with a sword because your sword basically gets an everywhere shot. Sometimes it's exceedingly hard to get out on top of things when there's a balcony in the way. Oh, these are the big guys. So now we should have completed that. And we can go on to the next chapter here.
Jaco, there was some data tucked away in that audio file. Encrypted text about the CIA and some pharma company called Unitech. Then, there were some coordinates.
Yokosuka. They're all the way out in Zone 40?
Points directly to a Unitech building. A lab that's mostly physio and OT, but there's a separate building out back. Not on the books.
Could lead to this dynamic nerve. Or maybe the source of the neural hack.
Best case scenario. Infiltrate the lab and keep an eye out for any data points.
Broke, I've made it to the outer lab.
Keep this simple. Quiet. In and out. If you're detected, they'll sound an alarm. Lab entrances and exits will auto-lock.
Roger that.
So
Any
I gotta
idea
be
where to look
stealth.
first?
Looks like the signal came from an office. Far out.
Only 2 enemies in that room. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to make it too hard for me, being the first real stealth mission. Yeah, there's 2 enemies again. I got 3 enemies in this room. blood raining down in front of its face. And it just kept walking like, doo-doo-doo, I'm on patrol. Oh, there's blood raining from the sky. I better not turn around and see if there's something behind me. So that's kind of cool.
Let's see. The office of Professor Fujioka Ino. Looks like the man behind the signal was one Fujioka Ino. The question is, where is he?
Or who is he? Name's familiar.
What do you bet? Megalomaniac genius or wannabe blimp?
I'll hedge my bets on that one.
Cool screens, eh?
Perhaps Dynamic Mule is his pseudonym?
Wait, I've got an idea on Fujioka and another scientist. Dr. Shibata, the future of neural research rests in the hands of young geniuses like you, Professor Fujioka.
Hang on. There's a data point on the machine. Can you download the file?
I'll try. Let's hope it leads us closer to who or what we should be looking for.
There's anything else I need to do here. Data point. Alright.
My name is Dr. Shibata Jin, Assistant Research Scientist in Neural Security at Unitech. In 2015, I was assigned to the Elite Neurals Project headed by Professor Fujioka, my mentor.
I think that's the project that created the Sairento neurals.
S-neurons.
The study produced two successful variants of almost identical elite neural systems, the S-neurals and the N-neurals.
N-neurals? What's he talking about?
I have no idea.
While I was reviewing the code, I discovered that the S-neurals were missing a security link, which the N-neural protocols had, along with a raft of extra systems.
Optical programming, deep extrasensory receivers in the brain.
Initiating data override.
Time to go, I think.
Downloading
You hear me?
Just. What happened?
I don't know, but there are hostiles. Yeah.
We're in the clear now. All that stealth for nothing. God in the Shell. Reference to Ghost in the Shell. Alright. Okay. Headshot a bullet returns to the clip. Nice. Ammo pool. Increased mag size. That does everything. That's awesome. Let's do that. Fast reload speed, damage, and give it a little bit of love. Well, let's do one more campaign mission here.
Broke, any luck with the data from the lab? Broke?
Bad news. The explosion destroyed all the data before the download finished.
We were so close. Broke, Shibata mentioned something about an elite neural system that seems to be off the books. N-neurals. Do you think it could be linked to Dynamic Neur and what's happening in the city?
Maybe. What matters right now is that I've got a lead on Shibata's whereabouts.
Shibata alive?
For now. He seems to be holed up. Could be under siege from the attackers. If we reach him fast enough, maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
Point me in the right direction.
Head for the Yorokobi district. We've picked up a signal from the root cut with Shibata's digital fingerprints. Get me access to that, and we have our answer.
Roger that.
Alright.
The TAC map is flagging up that there are hostile movement patterns nearby. Stay vigilant.
Broke, it looks like geisha in this part of town. It won't be easy to reach the root gate. I'll keep you updated.
Someone else is already trying to access it. Jacob. Jacob.
I'm on it.
Just because you're a cyber ninja doesn't mean you're level 5. Seems totally unfair.
Shit. Broke, government Toro's have been
Keep your
hacked.
head down. With that tough armor. Wait for the right moment to attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? I don't even see. You dead? You're dead. Showgirls. 50% off, that's a good deal. Look at how angry you are. No flicking over tables. Oh man, those signs should be in every cafeteria. They literally had to put up a sign not to flip over tables. I got a bunch of wrestlers with like masks and stuff. There's all kinds of random stuff. So there's anything big. I'm reading the signs, guys. Come on. The heck? Coming in here and bugging me. I'm busy reading here. Admiring the scenery. Not every day you get to be a tourist in future Tokyo. Which is apparently full of angry cafeterias and strip clubs.
I were a root kite. Where would I hide?
Hey now. Run away! Run away! Oh, you're gonna get it right in the face. Oh, yeah. And choppa choppa. Hooah. That was weird. Water was like green. No, it's a green water. Oh yeah. Funky triangle thing.
Gotcha.
Mine.
Broke, I've reached the data. You should have access to it. Time to get out of here.
Time to go. Which way to go? That's interesting. See, I thought the arrow was telling me which way to go, but it's literally pointing forwards no matter which direction I'm going. Oh, I see. It kind of flickers.
Any luck with the root kite?
It's, complicated. I'll let you know when I find something. For now, keep yourself busy. New operations on your TAC map.
Ah, he's not very chatty all of a sudden. Okay, wow. In order to get through more of the campaign, we've got to do another 3 missions. So I think we're going to leave it here for today in Sairento. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of what the game is all about, how much fun it is. Like I said, I've played it a fair bit, so I was fairly comfortable with the controls already, but it is one of the more complicated games to get the hang of right out of the gate, just because you're going to be laping around and slowing down time, and the different weapons are all used in very different ways, so it's definitely a little overwhelming the first couple times you go into it, but once you get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. So hopefully you enjoyed watching that video today, and make sure you like the video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And we will be back again next Tuesday with another awesome gameplay video. Not too sure what we're doing next week, but if you have any requests, do let us know. Send us a message. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, you name it. So send us a message, let us know what you want to see, and we will do it. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.